Hey, what's up? Gen X, are we on time yet? Good Lord.
Almost never.
Hi, I'm Jason.
And I'm Greg.
Oh,
We are Gen X, and welcome to our podcast.
bienvenidos a Podcasto. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you, everyone who hangs out with us and chills out with us and spends your time with us consuming our content. We greatly appreciate each and every one of you. I want to give a shout out to all of our audio only listeners. You know exactly who you are. We are so international. We are in over 100 countries. I can say that. We are in over 100 countries.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
And
talk.
so if you don't live in the United States and you're listening to this podcast, I'm talking to you. Thank you very much. We appreciate you guys. So
influence and shape today.
We are now hitting our 50s.
54. Ugh,
We adults yet?
we are not. And God, I could talk a lot about why. I know why we don't think we're the adults we thought of when we were kids. We look 30 years younger, for one. I mean,
I was just talking to someone the other day, and it was like he realized while we were chatting about this,
yeah.
the entire premise of our podcast. He was like, you know what? I really don't feel like I'm the adult that I should be. I was like, you know what, dude? You should come on our show.
Who was that?
I'm trying to think. It was like a cable guy that came. Someone that was like at my house doing something.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's just show comments on the screen. So when they pop up, we see them. You see a good one, hit the banners. All right. Hey, thank
I'm
you.
Not even in the thing.
What? Log it in, brother.
Hey, bro.
Thank you guys for tuning in. The title, I'm Gen X, the episode. So what does that even mean? Yes, we're going to talk about things that make us Gen X, but I have been on a special little kick lately. I'm Gen X, of course. And we have a few videos out, Greg and Joe Gonzo, Gastown Gonzo. I give a shout out to him if he guys watching. Give him some love. We're on his TikTok and on his YouTube, Gastown Gonzo. He's got some good content over there. So
Retro Bizarre
on the talks. So anyways, they guys came over and we put some videos together. It was a whole lot of fun. So of course we have the best music. Of course Gen X has the best music. And I thought of this the other day. If you go to a list like on Spotify or just on the Googles and you say the top 100 party songs of all time, 85% are going to be Gen X songs.
Yes.
Minimum.
Yeah.
Minimum.
90.
Probably. There's a few bangers. I'm not saying we own all the bangers, and I'm certainly not saying there aren't any outside. But if you go to any list,
we're dominating the list.
We're fucking killing it.
We
bro.
dominate the charts.
If you took 80s music out of those top 100 lists, you'd
have a pretty boring party.
You'd have about 20 minutes worth of music.
Then it's on repeat. Didn't we already hear this?
I'm gonna throw out some names. This isn't this. I tried to find little pockets that weren't like that. Maybe we forgot about, or little pockets of music that maybe that aren't like always talked about or stay popular. Of course, the popular music from the 80s is what everybody knows. But I'm not trying to find the lost banger either. What I'm saying is, of course, Gen X. Of course, we had the best music. We had Debbie Deb, Stevie B, Bon Jovi, Def Leppard, Poison, Egyptian Lover, Electric Kingdom, Jam on It, Eurythmics, Animotion, Human League for some good synth pop. Then for the new wave, we had Wham, Frankie Goes to Hollywood, The Cure. And I don't care who you are, and I don't care what kind of music you listen to. We all loved Phil Collins.
Phil Collins.
We all sang. We how many Phil Collins songs do you know a lot of words to?
Right.
Think about it.
You feel it in the air.
Think about it. I'm just saying, a lot of words to a lot of Phil Collins songs. Everybody does. And then, we got Twisted Sister, Kiss, Quiet Riot. We got the hard rock stuff. And then, we're not even into like the thrash metals and the heavy metals. And we're not even into the country. We're not even into the R&B. We're not even into, the hip hop scene. We're not even into, you know what I mean? So I threw together this little ditty here.
Slick DJs, lost the music played. I remember when we first started. You came to me and you were broken hearted. This speech is my recital. Shot to the heart, and you're too late, darling. You give love a bad name. Don't need nothing but a good time.
Bangers, dude.
How to not be shared. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert.
I mean, okay.
Like, that's party tunes right
It's
there,
just
bro.
party tunes, and those are all Gen X, of course, right? But there's a cool, technically, Baby Got Back and Ice Ice Baby are '90s tunes. I mean, let's go down and dig and look at the year.
I just
Cool.
watched a guy on what America's Got Talent or one of those shows, and he's saying "Baby Got Back" as like a jazzy lounge tune
Yes,
in a competition, trying to win.
Yeah.
It was amazing. He did great. He won, not won, but he went through to the next round singing that song.
I want to give a shout out to Don Laughlin. He popped up the other day
Yeah,
and was like, Jason. I'm like, hey, what's going on? And we were texting a little bit back and forth, and he's been trying to watch the show, and he logged in yesterday. I saw the comment. I think it was from yesterday. He's like, hey guys, I'm
yeah.
like, oh shit. And I hit him up on Facebook. I'm like, hey, we're on tonight. Let's hang out. And so here he is.
It's
What's
my
up?
fault. We had to postpone. I had a very important dinner.
It's all his fault.
Yes, last minute. I got let known. We have a dinner tonight. I'm like, why would we have a dinner on a Thursday night? We planned it like 4 months ago.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, it'll be fine.
Put it on the
Just
calendar.
Put it on the calendar.
Put it on the calendar.
But I'm not good at checking the calendar.
I'm really good at work.
Oh yeah, work calendar, work meetings and stuff like that. But this was a social calendar.
Got it. Got
Yeah.
it. So yeah. So
Sorry, Don.
sorry, Don. So big shout out to Donnie Laughlin. You know what? Donnie's got a hell of a story. He's kind of shared a little bit. So maybe we'll put something in the works. Maybe we can make something happen. Maybe we could get Donnie on the
Get him on the
show. I don't
show.
know. I'll kind of maybe see what he thinks about that. So anywho,
I don't know. He'd be pretty nervous about going live. I don't know if he can handle the pressure.
it's all good. We've been on this kick of making different content. And the whole idea is I'm Gen X. So of course I make IDs.
Cliffy.
We had teen night. We had our own clubs at 14.
Yeah, we did.
I'm Gen X. So of course we had the best opera of all time. We're Gen X. This was one of our favorite TV shows, and we knew for a fact we could fly that suit way better than he could.
Yeah,
Here's the deal, guys.
we're making funnies.
We have a couple more, and I'll sprinkle them out throughout the episode. Here's the deal, guys. For all those watching and all those who will watch, right? Make your I'm Gen X. Of course and then whatever it is. Of course, I used to record songs off the radio, which I'm going to do. I don't know if you can see this.
Hit the pause button.
Yes. Pause. Yes. Watch. I take the comments off, and you can see them. Boom. That boom box. Say, hell, we, I'm Gen X. Of course, I used to record some music off the radio. I'm Gen X. Of course, oh, fuck. What happened?
Gone forever.
Gone forever. Anyways, of course, or whatever it is comes up. Sandra, how you doing? Send your videos to me or send them through, text me. Hit me up on Facebook. I'll give you my phone number. I ain't tripping. And send me those videos and I'll put them together and we'll start building all this stuff. But hey, we'll have a whole lot of fun. Cliff, I know you can send me some good content out there. You're absolutely, you got the beard and all that cool stuff. Hey, I'm Gen X. Of course, whatever it is, make it up. You know what I did? I Googled a few online and then started sparking a bunch of ideas, and I made a big old list. So it's any memory.
We have all the fun props to play with. So if you have any of these, they make a fun video for of course I'm Gen X.
Of course I'm Gen X, right?
No, that's the thing. That's what Joe kept saying. Of course I'm Gen X.
Of course I'm Gen X.
That's not right.
The 80s were amazing. And I want to, just before we move on to the next little segment here, the music, and this isn't the ooh and ah for the music, for the sound. I just want to point out, how many of these songs do you think would be on the top 100 party list? And this comes from one single year. When Doves Cry, What's Love Got to Do with It? Say, Footloose, Against All Odds, Jump, Hello, Owner of a Lonely Heart, Ghostbusters, Karma Chameleon, Missing You, All Night Long, Let's Hear It for the Boy, Dancing in the Dark, Girls Just Want to Have Fun, The Reflex, Time After Time, Jump, Talking in Your Sleep, and Self-Control, Laura Branigan. That's just the top 20.
Top 20.
That's just the top 20
What year's
of one freaking year.
1986.
I was 12.
Yeah.
84.
84.
84, sir. Anywho, Laughlin, absolutely. He nailed it, dude. He nailed it. Donnie, 84. That's exactly the year. And so go back and look how many, the movies that came out that year. Anyways, the point is Gen X music dominates the party song list. Look it up. I challenge you. Count how many Gen X songs are on there. And that's, late 70s, early 80s. It's not just from 80 to 89. I'm talking our era. We'll say 90 and up is off the list. Let's say, how
No Limp Bizkit? We're not Limp Bizkits?
I'm gonna say those rough. I'm gonna say 80s and maybe 77 to 80.
So grunge. Grunge is not ours.
It's not ours. No, those would be 80s kids.
Nirvana.
Music. Yeah, those
Not
would
ours.
be 80s kids, and those would be like my brothers and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm Gen X. Of course, I've been adulting since 3rd grade. That's a huge one. That's the one that ties us, most of us, all together. Is the fact that it's not just that we came home by ourselves or had older brothers, or it wasn't, that just it wasn't just that. It was the whole idea of home after school until dinner time. I managed my own time and priorities with the ultimate deadline, and for me, it was like 5:30, which all of those had to be completed.
Yeah. And my dad got home before my mom too. So
And it had to be done.
there was like a 2-hour unsafe period where you were alone with dad.
So the adulting part wasn't just, I'm home by myself. I can, just walk around in my underwear. You know what I mean? Because, some of us do that. That wasn't the adulting part. The adulting part was I have homework, I have a chore, and my room better be clean by the time my parents got home.
Homework. Yeah.
And I got instantly grounded if those things weren't done on a daily basis. And check this out. I still had to do those things every day, even while grounded.
Yeah.
I didn't get relieved of those duties.
No. You get more duties. Now you can wash the car and mow the lawn.
It was the managing our own time. It was setting our own priorities. I could come home. I was still making me something to eat.
Cooking food.
I was cooking food,
Yeah.
right? And then watching Scooby-Doo for a little bit. I'd get through whatever homework I had to. And then I'd hurry up and just clean my room last and just make my bed, my blanket over my clothes or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
whatever grade I was in.
Little
You know what I
cover
mean?
up,
Yeah,
yeah.
all that bullshit, right? But I knew, and that's the part that made us adults. That's the part that kind of prepared us, for adulthood as little kids. It was that. It was more than just being home by ourselves. The instant consequences. Instantly. Could you imagine making a mistake at work and then before you went home, the boss, you got in fucking trouble from the boss?
Yeah, you grounded at work.
You got written up like as soon as you didn't put the new cover on the TPS report, for example, right?
Right.
And 3 people come by your desk to let you know that there's a new cover sheet, right? And when you go home, you're trying to clock out. I know not many of us clock out necessarily, but you have to go by the boss's office and then you get in trouble.
In trouble
Yeah,
on the way out.
you get a write-up or something. You get like a verbal warning or something. And I'm going to document this as a verbal
Or you
warning.
get yelled at. One of those mean bosses like a dad.
Yeah, So I learned, side note, I learned this. If they can't cry at me, if I can't yell at you, you can't cry at me.
Yeah.
That's it. Not that
Right.
I yelled at somebody till they cry, but they would show up crying. I'm like, hey, this isn't okay. You can't look. I can't yell at you. You can't cry. Period.
Yeah. There's no
You can't do that.
emotional outbursts here.
So it was also right. It wasn't just the home alone. It was the managing consequences. It was the instant consequences of chores and homework that had to be done. Right. We did this 5 days a week. This routine 5 days a week. School for 6 hours. Right.
Right.
And then home for 2 or 3 hours. Easily.
Yeah.
Easily. Right. Getting all this done, and then not the fear, but it depends on how well you got your chores done. You know what kind of habit,
Look how confident you were when they got home.
Right? Instant consequences. So we go through this whole week, 5 days a week. Saturday morning is our day off too. Saturday morning is our day off too. It's not just like, there's cartoons on, let's go play. We've just been busting our ass for 8 or 9, 10 hours a day all week.
Right.
In 3rd grade.
Just put in a 60-hour week.
We go home Saturday morning. I still woke up hella early.
Did you have sleep-in parents?
Kind of, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
was,
get away till like 9 or 10
or I
o'clock?
just woke up ungodly early.
Oh yeah, Saturday for sure. 5, 6 a.m.
I was watching, I was waiting for church shows to end.
Pre-cartoons.
I was watching the church shows to end. Yes. Especially on Sunday. Yeah, you had to wait for those things to end. But yeah, all those weird stuff would come on before cartoons. Sometimes old movies would be
Yeah,
kind
we
of
could
cool.
get away if you could get away, because Bugs Bunny hour was like 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it was
So
prime time, dude.
and that's usually when I would get interrupted during Bugs Bunny hour, probably.
Yeah.
Unless my parents were partying hard the night before.
Then
they'd
just
sleep
keep it
past 10.
down. Saturday morning cartoons wasn't just part of our childhood. Remember what goes into the Saturday morning cartoon nostalgia and the love for that, why it's just a big part of our childhood. One, it was our day off, and it was a whole morning of across all the TV channels
So luxury.
that were dedicated to cartoon programming for the first half of the day from 6 to noon,
No, the whole
Ish.
TV,
7 to noon,
every
5 hours.
channel.
Every channel, all of them had kid programming, right? And then we had the same programming on Sunday. And so we had it was like everybody understood it was our day off as well. And here's the thing, at least for us out here in Central California, and it's probably like this unless you lived in a giant city, we only had 4 or 5 channels. We had maybe 4 or 5 on the top button,
Yeah.
only like 2 or 3 on the bottom,
Yeah.
and sometimes, we get like stations from like far, far away, like on a stormy night and stuff. I'm in the middle of California. We'd get Fresno and shit. We
Yeah.
get San Francisco.
Sometimes,
You know what I
yep.
mean? So it was the scarcity of cartoons. It was the fact that they were dedicated across the board Saturday morning
Just for us.
just for us.
Even the commercials were for us.
That's what makes us Gen X as far as the cartoons. It's the kids today have Cartoon Network. They have 24-hour cartoon. That's not
Right.
generational. That's not
YouTube.
that's an open water stream just pouring fucking water. It's like, okay, there's just cartoons over there. Okay, go plop them in front of
But
the
I
TV.
remember us sitting around the 90s talking about that. Like, I wish we could just watch whatever episode of whatever TV show we want. Why do we got to wait for it to come on TV? That's dumb. They have them all. Why can't they just make them available? And now they do. And there's just too many choices now.
And that's something AI does not catch on to. The fact that we had to make choices on what to watch. We could not watch this 2 different shows at the same time. They came on at the same time. So not only did we have to wait for it to come onto TV, right? We had to kind of pick which one we wanted to go to. We were channel flipping way back then, run up there,
Yeah.
click, 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 and click, 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 and trying to watch the shows and watch it till a commercial, then click it over
We
and
do
catch
that on
the
the
other one.
cartoons on Saturday
It's
morning.
like,
too. Yeah.
I've seen this one already. Okay, I'll watch Thundar the Barbarian. I haven't seen this one yet,
Right.
for example, right? And we got to do this until our parents intervened, until they realized, until for me, it was until my mom started opening windows and turning on the radio and started to fucking clean.
Yeah.
And I was like, told to go out inside and play
Get out.
or go clean your room.
And usually, yeah. Then you catch on. You just bolt as soon as you start hearing them staring
out.
back there.
Right.
I'm out. Get on your bike and go.
We woke up hella early to watch the cartoons. They were just for us. By mid-morning, late morning, most likely we were being kicked out of the house. Did Gen X kids really just roam freely? Yes, we did. And we were told to stay outside and play, or we would have to do whatever mom and dad was cleaning. We would have to jump in on that.
Oh yeah.
100%.
No, yeah. You
We're
weren't
going
just
to-
hanging out playing video games. or
Dudes,
anything.
we're going to the bathroom outside. We could go inside to take a dump, and that was it. And then we were running in. Don't clean, don't mess up my house. Take your shoes off, or whatever mom was cleaning.
Yep.
Whatever mom was cleaning. Go outside and play. Equaled, keep yourself busy and out of trouble.
Yeah, go find something to do.
Go find something to do. As kids, we were given adult boundaries. Keep yourself busy meant self-starters. Don't ask for help. Just handle it attitude, and don't get in fucking trouble. You know better.
Yeah.
In 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th grade.
We
That was just how it
we'd
was.
ride our bikes to Manti. We'd leave town. We did. Parents didn't know what we were doing.
Keep yourself busy. Go find something to do. Get out of my hair. Do you want to take a nap? This is why we drink from the hose. It was
Yeah.
outside.
Right. No, you don't want to go in. You get caught doing something.
We have to get got clean and shit, right?
Here, take the garbage out. No, I'll drink from the hose.
This is the best one. Stay out of trouble
Yeah.
was the general phrase, because
Yeah.
no matter what trouble we got into, we automatically knew better and therefore deserved every lick of punishment. I ever received. I have never been punished for something I was never guilty of. I was not
Yeah.
guilty of. I've not caught an innocent punishment.
No,
Nope,
no,
not a single one.
no.
Zero.
Zero.
Not a single one. Right.
In fact, I got away with some shit.
Here's the thing. We had bikes and we could travel. We had boundaries by
There's-
streets. Don't go down. Don't go past Union. Don't go past Maine. Don't go past Wawona, and don't go past Yosemite. The rest of it, that is your playground. And I had a bike. That's from Manteca, California. Look that up. That's a pretty big section. It's over by Sequoia
Right.
School. Yes.
This is a chunk of town.
We had bikes. We could travel to friends' houses. Check this out. Our moms were networked. Greg can talk about this. Our moms could find us pretty easily. And check this out. Check this out. If our moms had to call around and look for us, that was already a bad thing. And if I wasn't somewhere where she already knew, I was in trouble.
Yeah.
I was in trouble because I'm expected to call my mom from a new friend's house and say, "Hi, Mom, I'm at Johnny Jojo's house,
I'm here
and
now.
here's his phone number."
Yeah.
Right then and there. You know, my friend goes, "Hey, can you come over? New kid," or whatever the case is.
I don't think I ever had a rule like that.
As soon as I come over, it's like, well, you got to check in. It's like, hey, can I have your phone number? I got to call my mom and
I had friends
let her
that
know
did
where
that.
I'm at.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he lives over down the street, blah, blah, blah. He's so-and-so's friend, blah, 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 blah. Here's his phone number. Okay.
Sean Broomfield had to check in with his parents every 15 minutes or something. It was
And-
ridiculous.
I remember asking, so what's your mom's name too? What's your mom's first
Yeah,
name?
yeah,
Jan?
yeah. Right.
Okay, Jan.
Act
It's
like
Jan.
you know her.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
No, she's nice.
That's her credentials.
Yeah,
That's her
right.
first name and her phone number.
Right.
You know? Yeah. So I had to be, we all had to be where we could be found. We could roam. Did Gen X roam freely? Yes, we did.
But you could be found in 2 or 3 phone calls.
But we could be found. And if we couldn't be found, that was, again, the highest level of accountability, because we were supposed to know what the rule is when there was no rule set for it.
Right.
Well, then if you're somewhere where I can't find you, why didn't you call me and tell me where you were then?
Right.
Oh, okay. Hey, that makes a lot of sense, right?
Like I can't call. I was swimming in the river for 4 hours. I couldn't call you from where I was.
I want to give a shout out to all the folks that give us love, all the folks that that follow our content. We have grown a whole bunch in the last year. We are coming up on our 4-year anniversary. We're going to end our 4th year, begin our 5th year here.
Podcast anniversary.
In the beginning of June. We've hit astronomical numbers, and we love all this stuff, right? So, something to look forward to. I am Gen X because, and here we go, Don. My dad knew where I was 24/7.
Oh yeah, your dad probably did.
Your dad knew where I was 24/7.
Your dad would find you on the CB radio.
He could find you. Yeah. Oh, Don, how you doing out there? But the parents were actually cleaning after all. We weren't in the house to witness it. Well, I mean, I know for a fact my parents were cleaning deep. I'm just saying. I love you, Mom. I'm just teasing you. Yeah, no, my house specifically, yeah, there was deep cleaning happening. We started around Friday night, Saturday morning, and just kind of continued on through the weekend. Yeah, so the weekends, at my house sometimes were like, I go to sleep and shit. It wasn't like that, but we'd go places and seemed to last like a 2-day thing. We go to the river for 2 days. We go out to some friend's house for 2 days. We go, we spend the night and just spend
Go
the next
camping.
day. Yeah. That's what I mean. Spend the night and spend the next day. So. Chris McDougal.
What's up, dude?
What's up, dude? How you doing? There's a little bit of a lag, but
There's a lot of people on the Wi-Fi. We're having some lag. TV's not working.
give a shout out to Chris. How you doing, man?
We're gonna do some studio maintenance.
Shout outs. All right. Hey, I got one more video for you guys. Let me dig this thing out. I thought I had it right here. Video file. Greg, song and dance real quick.
We're
Go.
sharing videos. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. We should have that on standby. We should have a button we can push and it just plays
The
that.
dancing frog.
Yeah, the dancing frog, dude.
Of course, the first word I'm Gen X. Of course, the first word I'm going to spell is
F-U-C-K. That is correct.
I'm Gen X. Of course, I know what happens next. I'm Gen X. Of course, I want to bring back.
Yes,
my
that's
hair
Joe,
and
by the
jeans.
way. We're Gen X, so every rock is a pet rock.
You know you have a pet rock.
I just want to point out how perfect this kind of came out. That's Joe. That's Joe Gonzalez from Rip and I. Gastown Gonzo. He's over on TikTok with Retro Bazaar. Great channel. He's got a lot of content. He's monetized. He's got it going on. You know, he's got quite the following, so he's doing really well over there. Give shout out to Joe. And then this guy, where's he at? Where's he at? Come on. This guy, our co-host. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Making silly videos.
Making silly videos. And I wanted to point out that in real life is Joe back when he's probably 19, 20, 21, maybe somewhere right in there.
Joe standing behind Joe.
That's Joe standing behind Joe. That's then. This is now 100%. So big shout out to him for coming over and hanging out last week and making some content, you know, sharing his expertise, you know.
That's how we spent our Friday.
That's how we spent what we do. We make videos, you know. We act like
Videos.
9-year-old girls.
I was getting gas the other day, and there was some kids making content in the gas station. They had a camera set up all high on a tripod, and they were filming themselves in their car doing something.
Yeah,
like they were fiddling with their radio and stuff.
That's pretty
It's
cool.
happening. It's happening around you if you look for it, man. Kids are filming content.
That's pretty cool. My girls got Gen Alpha. Are we kids yet?
Yeah.
Hey, we have that. Their friends just launched their little YouTube channel.
Did they do? Of course, I'm Gen Alpha.
Where we are, so we're working on that too.
Scripting some things.
I'll give you a hint, folks. It's going to be like, you know, I might have stolen my mom's car at 15 years old, and my daughter's going to go like, "You don't let me outside by myself."
Right.
It's going to be like that.
It's a different
100%.
world.
It's well,
It's a different world today.
and it's just going to.
These are not
Pretty
80s
cool.
kids.
Cliff Simmons, how you doing out there? Holding it down. You guys are in Missouri, right? Missouri, right? They're in Missouri.
Yes.
Awesome. Holding it down out there in the middle of the United States. Absolute center almost. Love it. I FaceTimed Chris one time, checked out his house. He gave me a tour of his house, tour of the property and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh
Yeah. Just open.
And the sticks.
Air, bro.
Probably smells good.
Fresh air. It's just open, dude. It's not city. There's not freeways everywhere. There's not a bunch of people. As I get older, man, I notice I start to come like, you know, I'm not less social, but you know what I mean? I'm not the first one at the party anymore if I go.
Yeah. Show up late and leave early.
If I go. Yes. I mean, I'm not a partier, but you know, like the social things. It's like I don't have to be the first one there, and I'm certainly not looking for people.
Right.
So, anyways, shout out to the good old days before I got old and grumpy. Get out of my way. Turning lights off and shit.
Get off my lawn.
I'm starting the turning lights off in my house era.
Yeah.
I'm beginning that era right now. Yeah. Setting timers on the TV so they turn themselves off and starting to consider.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're just
I
a
don't know.
hippie trying to save a tree.
Yes. But we get storms. That's right. You guys get like tornadoes and stuff, right? Or not hurricanes. You guys get hurricanes? Are you in
No, they're in tornado.
You're in
country.
tornado country, huh? Dang. And those are just as scary.
And snow, dude.
I always pictured that we could like build like, just like Batman kind of gear, like a certain truck or something that was like tornado proof. You know what I mean? It had, was able to like drill itself into the ground and like anchor it itself or something, be able to weather a complete tornado, or a house that was
in that movie, wasn't it?
I don't
Didn't they do that
know.
in
I'm
that
just
one movie?
saying. I don't know, but that would be scary as shit. We're having earthquakes right now. Earthquakes down in Area 51. Just look that way.
Yeah, see, his kids didn't have a chance either. We didn't let them out of our sight. That's why they call us helicopter parents.
Yeah. We kids didn't have to come home to an empty house. We put them in daycare.
Right.
I did.
Yeah.
My older kids went to daycare. So, anywho, I want to give a shout out to you guys. So, thank you. That's kind of our show for the night. I'm going to cut this into shorts. Again, you guys, hey, we got a few viewers right now. You guys, I'm talking to you guys. Make your Gen X content. I'm Gen X. So, of course, I used to drink out of the hose. Of course, I record songs off the radio. Of course, I know what a car lighter is. Of course, any memory you have as a kid is a Gen X thing. Put your phone down like this, turn the camera on, hit record, stand back and go, I'm Gen X. Of course, I used to drink out of the hose. Turn it off. Text it to me. Turn it on and do whatever it is. Of course, I used to build bike ramps. Of course, I could jump. Of course, I could bunny hop in, garbage cans over. Of course, we used to make ramps. Of course, we used Aquanet. Whatever it is, any memory you got, send those to. Send that shit. Send that shit. Send those to me. Send those to me. we'll put it up, man. We'll share the platform. We'll open it up to everybody. So
What they call that, some user generated content.
let's do it. Community
Community
generated.
to
That's right,
pitch
you
in.
guys. So Chris, there's a lot you can do out there. Hit us up, while you're at work. That'd be kind of cool. You know what I mean? Donnie, throw down just a video of just like a selfie video, maybe driving to work or at work or whatever. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm Gen X and blah blah blah. Whatever it is you say is Gen X because we are. So anywho. Oh, Don, doctor, yeah, I'd rather have an earthquake for tornado because they get tornadoes every year. It's almost guaranteed, I believe, right? Tornadoes every year, no matter what. Maybe not in your neighborhood, but there's seasons, right? And they happen.
The sirens go off in the middle of the night and stuff.
And earthquakes, we're just waiting for the big one. So I don't know. It's an even trade-off, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember the last one. Don, where were you when the one in high school went off? What were you doing? The 87? Loma Prieta? 88? 89? Is it 89?
Loma Prieta.
Yeah.
Where were you?
Where were you? Oh, we could
When the earth shook.
when the earth shook in San Francisco. I was walking to Ingalls' house.
Yeah.
And the whole road was shaking and the cars are going back and forth. And there's like ripples in the road and shit.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That was a football practice.
I was not on the football team.
You were Engel.
I was going to Ingalls' house.
Broomfield was at the World Series waiting for the game to start.
Broomfield was there?
Yeah. He was at the park.
Cliff, he got a good point. We know when tornadoes are coming. We don't.
Yeah.
That's a good point. You get some warning,
Yeah, you
even if
get
it's a few
warning.
minutes or something, right? I mean,
Don't they have they have earthquake warnings now, don't they? No? Something kind of? I guess not. Because
we're about to find
people
out.
get shook all the time.
Yeah. A warning. Tammy is working at Burger King. Oh, she was in the Bay Area too. She was in Milpitas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Burger King, huh? After school job?
Oh, wait, where'd she go?
Working at Shell. See, I
Don,
thought I
there you
had
are.
a head rush. That's what I thought. I was at football practice. We were doing something crazy. I thought I was just going to pass out or something.
Yeah.
I thought I was just getting woozy.
All woozy.
But then I saw all the light poles and all that stuff out on the football field were shaking. I was like, oh, dang. And then everyone started screaming and stuff. It was crazy.
Bunch of boys.
Yeah, a bunch of dudes.
I was like, wow, this is cool.
Oh, woohoo and shit.
Don was at home.
Yeah. Loma Prieta.
Cliff, I was at Chris's house. Don's asking, are you guys in Tornado Alley? Are you guys out there in Tornado Alley? I don't know. Does that go like Kansas and
North and south.
like Alabama and shit like that or something? I don't know.
Yeah, dude. Danger.
I know the
Danger
states. I just
country.
couldn't, I don't know exactly all of them. All right, guys. Hey, thank you guys for joining us. That's going to do it for us tonight. I am Gen X again. Open invitation. I'm on Facebook and I'm friends with all you guys. And if not, shoot me an invite, man. Let's be friends. Send me your videos. Send me your content. I will make videos.
There goes your mic.
Is there a cat in here?
Chewing through the cords.
I guess.
We got mice.
I don't want mice, bro.
Mice in the studio.
I don't want mice, bro. All right. Sandra, I cannot remember.
That's a good thing.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We are out. My name is Jason.
And I'm Greg.
Peace out, everybody.
Hey.
We're behind.
Weird. Because it started late too. It even started late. Like you hit the live thing, but when it finally hit YouTube, we were already introducing ourselves or something.
And we just got more viewers just joining us. What's up,
And now,
guys?
as we're signing out.
Yeah, we're still live. I
This
just,
is the after
verbally
show.
ended the show. Now we're like in the after
Yeah, this is
show.
called the after show.
Yeah, so we're all in the green room now. So, oh, you know what? I can put us in the green room. I can do that real quick. You guys stay right there. Visual effects. Let's go to the green room. Oh, snap.
Yeah, behind the scenes.
That's what we look like. That's what it looks like. That's what it is. Now you see. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Some people think we really have a room like that.
Yeah, that's kind of neat because it looks cool. It looks
Looks real.
Yeah, that's Gemini. It doesn't have any copyright fucking sissies.
Right.
Gemini created this.
They'll do whatever they want.
They'll put, I said those, I named the bands. I don't know who this band over here on the door is supposed to be.
That is Great White.
3-man band?
I'm just
Huh. So, anywho. All right, people. Hey, we love you guys. We appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out with us.
have a good weekend, y'all.
Have a good weekend, y'all.
Going to Taco Fest tomorrow.
You guys want to be on the show?
Are you going to Taco
Hit
Fest
me up
tomorrow?
hit me up on Facebook. Hit me up on Messenger. Let's make an episode with whoever's watching right now. All you guys, hit me up on Facebook and let's do an episode with whatever. I'll come up with the content. Hit me up on Facebook if you're in. All right, dude.